Hey everyone, it's Dr. Mike here. Today we're diving into a crucial topic that could save your life or the life of someone you love. We're talking about the 8 red flag signs your body gives you a month before a heart attack. Now, I know what you're thinking. Dr. Mike, isn't a heart attack sudden? And while it's true that heart attacks can strike seemingly out of nowhere, the truth is our bodies often send out warning signals weeks, even months before a major cardiac event. The problem is we often dismiss these signs as something less serious, attributing them to stress, lack of sleep, or a busy lifestyle. But recognizing these warning signs and taking action can be the difference between life and death. Let's get started. Let's kick things off with the most well-known heart attack symptom, chest pain. This is often the first sign that something is seriously wrong with your heart. Now, I'm not talking about a little twinge here or there. It's easy to dismiss minor discomfort, but it's important to be vigilant. I'm talking about persistent discomfort, pressure, tightness, or a squeezing sensation in your chest. This kind of pain is hard to ignore and should never be taken lightly. Imagine an elephant sitting on your chest. That's the kind of intense pressure that can signal a heart attack. It's a heavy, crushing feeling that can be terrifying. This pain can also radiate to your arms, particularly the left arm, jaw, neck, back, or even your stomach. These areas can feel sore or achy, adding to the confusion. But here's the catch: chest pain associated with a heart attack doesn't always present itself as the stereotypical crushing pain you see in movies. It can be much more subtle. Sometimes it can feel like indigestion, heartburn, or even a pulled muscle. These symptoms can easily be mistaken for less serious conditions. That's why it's crucial to pay attention to any unusual or persistent discomfort in your chest, especially if it occurs during physical activity or emotional stress. These situations can exacerbate the symptoms. If you experience this type of pain, don't brush it off. Ignoring it can lead to severe consequences. Remember, even if it turns out to be something less serious, it's always better to err on the side of caution when it comes to your heart health. Your heart is too important to take chances with. So if you're experiencing any kind of unusual chest discomfort, don't hesitate to seek medical attention immediately. Early intervention can save lives. Next up, we have shortness of breath, also known as dyspnea. This is another major red flag that your heart might be in trouble. You see, when your heart isn't pumping efficiently, it can't circulate oxygen-rich blood throughout your body as effectively. This can leave you feeling breathless, even after minimal exertion. Imagine walking up a flight of stairs and feeling like you've just run a marathon. That's the kind of shortness of breath we're talking about. Now, shortness of breath can be caused by a variety of factors, from asthma to anxiety. But when it comes to heart health, it's often a sign that your heart is working overtime to compensate for its weakened state. If you experience sudden or unexplained shortness of breath, especially if it's accompanied by chest pain, sweating, or nausea, it's crucial to seek immediate medical attention. Remember, time is of the essence when it comes to heart attacks, so don't delay getting the help you need. Now let's talk about fatigue. We all experience tiredness from time to time, especially in our fast-paced world. But when fatigue becomes persistent, unusual, and interferes with your daily life, it's time to pay attention. Imagine feeling constantly drained, even after a good night's sleep. You struggle to get through your daily tasks, and even simple activities leave you feeling completely wiped out. This kind of overwhelming fatigue can be a sign that your heart isn't pumping blood effectively. When your heart has to work harder to circulate blood, it can leave you feeling exhausted and depleted. Now, fatigue can be a symptom of many conditions, but when it's combined with other heart attack warning signs, it's a major red flag. So if you're experiencing unusual or persistent fatigue, don't just dismiss it as stress or lack of sleep. Talk to your doctor, especially if you're experiencing other symptoms like chest pain, shortness of breath, or dizziness. Chapter 4. Dizziness. Feeling lightheaded, it could be your heart. Next, let's discuss dizziness or feeling lightheaded. This sensation can be unsettling and often leaves people feeling anxious about their health. This is another common heart attack symptom that often gets overlooked. Many people don't realize that dizziness can be a sign of something more serious. You see, when your heart isn't pumping blood effectively, it can lead to a drop in blood pressure. This drop can affect the brain's ability to function properly. This sudden drop in blood pressure can cause you to feel dizzy, lightheaded, or even faint. It's your body's way of signaling that something is wrong. Imagine standing up too quickly and feeling a rush of blood to your head. That's similar to what can happen during a heart attack, but on a more intense scale. The dizziness can be overwhelming. Now, dizziness can be caused by a variety of factors, from dehydration to inner ear problems. It's important to consider all possibilities, but when it's accompanied by other heart attack symptoms, such as chest pain, shortness of breath, or nausea, it's a serious warning sign. These combined symptoms should not be ignored. If you experience sudden or unexplained dizziness, especially if it's accompanied by other heart attack symptoms, it's crucial to seek immediate medical attention. Time is of the essence. Don't wait to see if it passes. Your health is worth taking seriously. Prompt action can make all the difference in ensuring your well-being. Chapter 5. Swelling, the telltale sign of fluid retention. Moving on, let's talk about swelling, particularly in your legs, ankles, or feet. This is a common issue that many people experience, but it can sometimes be a sign of something more serious. This type of swelling, known as edema, can be a sign of heart failure. Edema occurs when excess fluid gets trapped in your body's tissues, causing noticeable swelling. When your heart isn't pumping efficiently, it can cause fluid to build up in your body's tissues, leading to swelling. This inefficient pumping means your heart can't keep up with the body's needs, resulting in fluid retention. Imagine your ankles and feet ballooning up like water balloons. That's the kind of swelling we're talking about. It can be quite alarming and uncomfortable. This swelling can also occur in your abdomen, making you feel bloated and uncomfortable. Abdominal swelling can sometimes be mistaken for weight gain or digestive issues. Now, swelling can be caused by a variety of factors, from standing for long periods to certain medications. It's important to consider all potential causes. But when it's accompanied by other heart attack symptoms, such as shortness of breath, fatigue, or chest pain, it's a red flag that your heart might be in trouble. These symptoms together can indicate a more serious underlying condition. If you notice unusual or persistent swelling in your legs, ankles, or feet, especially if it's accompanied by other heart attack symptoms, don't hesitate to contact your doctor. Early intervention can make a significant difference in managing your health. Now, let's discuss irregular heartbeat, also known as arrhythmia. This is another common heart attack symptom that can be quite alarming. You see, a healthy heart beats in a regular rhythmic pattern. But when your heart is under stress or not functioning properly, it can lead to an irregular heartbeat. This can feel like your heart is racing, fluttering, pounding, or even skipping a beat. Imagine your heart doing a drum solo in your chest. That's the kind of irregular rhythm we're talking about. Now, occasional palpitations or irregular heartbeats can be harmless, especially if you've had too much caffeine or are feeling stressed. But when they become frequent, persistent, or are accompanied by other heart attack symptoms, it's crucial to seek medical attention. Don't ignore your heart's rhythm. It's trying to tell you something. Next up, we have nausea and stomach pain. Now, you might be thinking, Dr. Mike, what does my stomach have to do with my heart? Well, you see, during a heart attack, blood flow to the digestive system can be reduced, leading to nausea, vomiting, indigestion, or stomach pain. Imagine feeling like you have a bad case of the flu, with nausea, stomach cramps, and a general feeling of unease. That's what some people experience during a heart attack. Now, nausea and stomach pain are common symptoms with a wide range of causes, from food poisoning to stress, but when they occur alongside other heart attack symptoms, such as chest pain, shortness of breath, or sweating, it's a red flag that your heart might be in trouble. So if you're experiencing unusual or persistent nausea and stomach pain, especially if it's accompanied by other heart attack symptoms, don't hesitate to seek medical attention. Finally, let's talk about cold sweats. This is another common heart attack symptom that often gets overlooked. You see, when your body is under stress, such as during a heart attack, it can trigger your fight or flight response. This response releases adrenaline, which can cause you to break out in a cold sweat, even if you're not physically exerting yourself. Imagine feeling clammy, cold, and sweaty, even in a cool room. That's the kind of cold sweat we're talking about. Now, cold sweats can be caused by a variety of factors, from anxiety to low blood sugar. But when they occur alongside other heart attack symptoms, such as chest pain, shortness of breath, or dizziness, it's a red flag that your heart might be in trouble. If you experience sudden or unexplained cold sweats, especially if they're accompanied by other heart attack symptoms, it's crucial to seek immediate medical attention. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with your loved ones. Remember, staying informed is the first step to staying healthy. We've covered a lot of ground today discussing the 8 red flag signs your body might give you a month before a heart attack. Remember, these signs are your body's way of telling you something is wrong, so it's crucial to listen and take action. Until next time, stay safe and take care.